She watched him walk away, not because he stopped loving her, but because she was too afraid to hold on. The rain tapped softly against the window as Emma sat alone, holding an old photograph. It was her and Daniel, smiling, happy, in love. Once upon a time, everything felt perfect. They met in a crowded cafe after a simple accident, a spilled cup of coffee and an awkward apology. That moment turned into hours of laughter, deep conversations, and a connection neither of them expected. Daniel made everything feel easy. Emma felt safe with him. Their love grew naturally. Late-night talks, shared dreams, quiet moments that meant more than words. But love doesn't always break in one moment. Sometimes it fades. Daniel got an opportunity, a dream job overseas. It was everything he had worked for. "Come with me," he asked, hope in his eyes. Emma hesitated. It wasn't that she didn't love him. She was just afraid. Afraid of leaving her comfort zone. Afraid of starting over. Afraid of losing control. "I can't," she said softly. That one decision changed everything. Slowly distance crept in, not physical, but emotional. Conversations became shorter. Silence became louder. Until one day, Daniel said the words that broke her world. "I think we want different things." And just like that, they ended. Not because they didn't love each other, but because fear was stronger than love. She lost him once because of fear, but this time, she wasn't going to lose him again without a fight. Days turned into weeks, but Emma couldn't move on. Every corner of her home reminded her of Daniel. The memories haunted her, not painfully, but truthfully. She realized something too late. She didn't lose him because she couldn't go. She lost him because she didn't try. That night, she made a decision. She sat down and wrote a letter. Not a text, not a message. A real letter, filled with everything she never said. "I was scared," she wrote. "But losing you is scarier." Every word carried her regret. Every sentence carried her love. By morning, her decision was clear. She had to find him. The airport was crowded, full of goodbyes and new beginnings. Her heart raced as she searched for him. And then she saw him. Daniel stood near the gate, ready to leave. For a moment, Emma froze. What if she was too late? But then she remembered the letter in her hand. And she chose courage. "Daniel," he turned, shocked. "Emma," she handed him the letter. "It's everything I couldn't say before." Time felt like it stopped. He opened it and read. Emma watched his expression change. Pain, realization, emotion, and then hope. Sometimes love doesn't need perfect timing. It just needs one brave decision. Daniel looked up from the letter. "Why didn't you tell me this before?" Tears filled Emma's eyes. "Because I was afraid. And now?" She stepped closer. "Now I'm afraid of losing you." Silence filled the space between them. The same silence that once broke them. But this time it felt different. Daniel smiled faintly. "You always overthink everything." Emma let out a soft laugh through tears. "And you always leave too soon." For a moment, everything felt familiar. But this time, they understood what they almost lost. Daniel looked at the boarding gate, then back at Emma. "I still have a choice." Her heart stopped. "Come with me." The same question, the same moment, but a completely different answer. Emma smiled. "Okay." Months later, in a new city, Emma stood beside Daniel, looking at a life she once feared. It wasn't perfect, but it was theirs. "Do you regret it?" Daniel asked. She shook her head. "No," because she finally understood something. Love isn't about comfort. It's about courage. She never sent the letter, because in the end, she chose to live it instead.